Hey you guys, what's up? This is Ia back again with another video on Cornucopia Insight. And today I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I know I kind of have this freestyle kind of way of doing things for my videos, especially for the quick chats and stuff like that for that playlist, but this is not for that playlist. This is going to be for my Dreamscape Diaries because I am going to be sharing a dream, a prophetic dream that I had with you guys, but I'm not going to have my book with me as per usual this time. And the reason being is because the particular dream that I had very sensitive details. Let's just say that people's names and certain people that how can I put it, were an issue for me in my personal life. I'm gonna just put it that way. And I'm not trying to put out names and all that other kind of stuff and be messy. But I wanted to share the dream anyway because I feel like it is a very common dream that's been going around the tarot community, the spiritual community. Excuse me, see, they don't even want me to talk. Look at that. Oh, excuse me again. Oh my gosh. So happy 4th of July, first and foremost. And blessings and salutations. Welcome back. For those of you who have been rocking with me, thank you so much for the support. Continue the support. I love it. Thank you so much, so much, so much. For the people who are new to my channel, well, this is Cornucopia Insight. My name is Ia, and I pretty much share a plethora of spiritual knowledge to help uplift the collective. If you check out my channel, you'll notice I have different playlists for various things, from meditation music to dream interpretations to different spiritual baths, stones and crystals. That's going to be a new thing I'm going to introduce at some point down the line. And I have quick chats, a playlist for quick chats where I just share like quick tips with people, spiritual tips with people. And I also have, what's my other playlist that I have? Oh, it's for astrology. Yeah. So I'm probably going to expound on the playlist, you know, just going down the line, adding to my repertoire as I learn things. I like to share it with people. So that's kind of where I'm at right now with my channel. Still tweaking things, still seeing what works, what doesn't work, and just hoping to share some info and to uplift everybody. And if you learn something from me, awesome. If some of the stuff I'm talking about resonates with you, awesome. You know, share the info, like the videos, and yeah, just show your girl some love. So as per usual, I'm going to give my quick disclaimer. I am not a licensed therapist. I am not someone who is that works with the legal system. I am not anyone like that. So if you have any legal issues, if you have, I'm sorry, I'm scratching at my little tattoo that my youngest niece gave me. She gave me a Hello Kitty tattoo at an event, 4th of July event that we went to today, and she gave me another one here. I don't know if you guys can see it. The light is like getting in the way, but yeah. So so if you see this on me, that's what it is. So yeah, I am not licensed in any way with any of those professions. If you are experiencing any kind of mental distress, you're experiencing anything that involves legal matters, if you are experiencing any kind of psychosis or mental health issues, please go and seek out the proper authorities and clinicians to get the help that you need. I'm just a lady that's on YouTube. Okay, I'm here for entertainment purposes only. I like to just share what I know and hope that it helps people. And if it resonates, cool. If it doesn't, and this is not the channel for you, then hey, feel free to click off. We have free will. You can always click off and go to a different channel. So like I said, today I'm going to do things a little bit differently because it's a pretty universal message that's been going around the tarot and spiritual community. And for this particular dream that I had, like I said, I in my book, I have a bunch of prophetic dreams that I had like months ago, but I'm only sharing it now because I'm seeing that it's really starting to like rev up. And again, I'm noticing a lot of similar stories going around the spiritual community. And I just wanted to share my version of what I saw and what it could mean for you. And I know what it meant for me. So yeah, I'm just going to give a general overview of it. So, In this particular dream, there are certain individuals who were spiritually attacking me, and one of which was an ex. And I saw them in this dream with their people. That's all I'm going to say, with their people. And these people are a den of energy thieves. This is what they do. They go around, they love scam people. They get into false relationships with people. They drain you of your money. They drain you of your time. They drain you of your energy. And pretty much leave you, broke, busted, and disgusted. That's pretty much how that goes. In my personal life with the matter, I got out, I feel like, just in time, but I still did get hit in some way. And they say that when some of these things still hit you, God allows it because it's still a lesson that you haven't learned yet. There's a cycle that you still need to close out. As far as certain wounds you may have, certain witch wounds, what they call witch wounds. So clearly there was still a lesson there that I needed to learn. And that's why certain things were allowed to still touch me a little bit. And I'm not going to lie. It was a bit of a struggle, emotionally, spiritually, even physically at times, for me to cleanse that energy out of my space and out of my aura. So this particular dream that I had, like I said, had to do with certain individuals who, they infiltrated, they love scam, they got in there, they felt like they got what they wanted, and then they came together, they celebrated and, cheersed it up with some liquor, and they were drunk and sloshed and just a mess. And, just smiling, just so triumphant, so smug. They got away with, whatever they thought they got away with, whatever they felt they got away with. But then very quickly in this same dream, it switched to where the person who did me dirty saw, oh, wait a minute. This person isn't just, laying dead on the ground where I left them. They're still rising. They're still getting up. They're still making friends. They're still going about their daily schedule, their life. They're having fun. They're going out. They're, I didn't hide them or defeat them the way I thought. And this particular individual who attacked me, it showed me going into what looked like, I don't know if it was a bank or something like that, but I was gathered with a group of supportive people that, were helping me, who respected me, who, I was basically celebrating with. So while they were celebrating, I was celebrating too. And it's like they didn't anticipate that. And so off to the side, I see what looks like a bank teller window, and they go to this bank teller window, and excuse me again. Whew, I'm telling you, they don't want me to tell this story at all. They go to a bank teller window, and they apparently thought they were going to get some kind of residual, some kind of money, some kind of something from, I guess, attacking me. And they didn't get anything. They wound up empty-handed. And this person came to me they were frantic. Well, before they went to the bank teller window, they came to me frantic, oh, can you help me? Can you go down to this bank with me? Can you help me get this? Can you help me get that? But in real life, the person that did this to me, that came at me, they never told me they were in trouble. They never told me that they needed me. You know what I'm saying? And they're never going to tell you that they need you. They just want to come in, bamboozle you, love scam you, whatever they can do to get in your energy, get that protection. And then, get what they need, straighten out their pockets, straighten out their situation, and keep it moving, And then you don't know why your life is going downhill, So we get to this bank or whatever, this teller, and I'm celebrating with coworkers, friends, whatever. I'm fine. And this person sees I'm untouched. So now they're kind of worried. And they were trying to get me to sign some papers or something like that, and I wasn't doing it. And they go to this bank teller, and the bank teller, they end up empty-handed. Bank teller tells them yeah, you're not getting anything. You ain't getting shit. So they're walking off, leaving the bank or whatever this place was that we were in. And they're looking back really? You're not going to help me? You see, I'm going through trouble over here. Like, feel bad for me. And it's like, no, I don't feel bad for you. So then we switch off of that. And I see another person, a family member who's very close to me. I'm not going to say who. And they're trying to, like, I'm going to just say this. It's a mother figure. And they're trying to, like, snatch food out of my plate in the dream. So a lot of you, if you don't know, like, we have dreams about that where people are trying to take out of your plate or something like that. A lot of time that's black magic that's happening. Somebody's doing something to you to try to take something from you, take something valuable from you. And again, it's like whatever it was, it touched me just enough to know, like, okay, something's happening here, something's in the works, but it's not hitting you full blown the way they would want it to hit you. And they're not getting what they thought they were going to get. So, in other words, the message here is that you have enemies, ladies and gentlemen, that celebrated too fucking early. They celebrated way too early, and they felt like their black magic, their evil eye, whatever it was that they were throwing at you, they thought that they was good. Until they realized, wait, no, I didn't get the return on my investment. I didn't get what I thought I was going to get from attacking this person. So I just want to say to everybody, be aware of people from your past coming around at this time. People that are coming around to make nice with you, or they want you to help them when it comes to legal stuff, or they want you to feel bad for them. They got a sob story or whatever the hell. Don't get involved in their drama. Trust me, I had to learn the hard way. Don't get involved in people's drama. You don't know what that person is hiding. You don't know what their intentions are. 9 times out of 10, it's not the best. And they're not coming to you because they love you or they care about you or they have your best interests at heart. They're coming to you because they need help, but they're not going to tell you that they need help. And furthermore, they're not going to tell you that they need help because whatever they tried to do to you backfired on them. And they didn't get a return on their investment. They tried to sacrifice you and do some funky shit to you. And when it didn't work the way they thought, here they come trying to make nicey to help straighten out their situation because shit is backfiring. Shit is hitting the fan. So that was the dream, and that's the message. And like I said, it's a message I've been hearing repeatedly. And especially in the dream space, you know, I got motherfuckers begging me in the dream space, like, hey, I can't take this anymore. Can you help me? I'm seeing all kinds of fire and brimstone around these motherfuckers, and I do not care. I don't care. And you shouldn't either, collective. You shouldn't either. So, I just wanted to share that with you guys, give you the heads up, let you know that this shit is real, and this is the energy that's going around. And please, please, please be leery of people from your past coming back around, because you don't know what they're coming back around for. You don't know what baggage they have attached to them, what energies they have attached to them. You just don't know. And, you know, if this was a romantic partner, you know, you sleep with them, or someone that you allow to, you know, make food for you or give you drink, or you leave any kind of dirty clothes around them, or your shoes or anything like that, I'm telling you, be leery about that stuff. Like, don't do it. Just don't do it. Because you have no idea what the intentions are, and it's coming across to me as something very sinister. And like I said, so far, like, I got touched a little bit, and I think Spirit allowed it because there was still some things I admit that I still needed to learn. And that's why I was allowed to come to my front door. And I've been having to learn the hard way. I have. But I still feel blessed. I still feel happy and not regret. I don't regret the lessons. And I still feel like, you know what? This had to happen to open my eyes. And maybe some of you out there, it had to happen to you. It already did happen to you to make you open your eyes. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm just keeping it raw, keeping it uncut, keeping it real. Like I said, I didn't feel the need to bring out my book today, because I said this is pretty self-explanatory, and what's going on what's been going on with me, part of what's been going on with me, and what's still happening. You know, I'm still fighting my way through it, and I'm sure a lot of you guys still are. And yeah, all I can say is take your spiritual baths, say your prayers, continue to do your egg cleanses. For those of you that don't know, you just need like 3 eggs. Wipe yourself down from head to toe. Do not come back up with the eggs. Clean yourself. Throw them into the gutter. Throw them into the street. Take them away from your house. Throw it. And get it away from you. And stay prayed up. Light a candle. Put a glass of water for ancestors. Do what you need to do. So, yeah, that concludes today's video. Like I said, if you guys can relate, or you have anything that you want to discuss in the comments, please leave it down in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, thank you for viewing my video today on Cornucopia Insight. So, Modupe, and peace out. Until next time.